Hello, viewers. Welcome to Transcontinental Times 360-degree live show. I'm Ishita Chakraborty, your host for today, and with me I have Houston Vandergriff and his mother, Katie Vandergriff. Houston is an hi. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us today. Houston is an award-winning photographer with Down syndrome. Houston has been to across 26 countries and has inspired people everywhere. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's an absolute honor to have you both today. How are you, Houston? How are you today?
I'm good.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
It's an absolute pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure to have you both with us. So, Katie, tell me a bit about Houston and his photography journey.
Houston is 23. He finished school when he graduated from high school. We were looking at something that would be a good career move for him. And he's always had an eye for photography. And we just were trying to figure out, we decided we like to travel and we like to have fun. And so to be a travel photographer would be a great career. That's how we got
Oh,
started.
that's excellent. And Houston, what is your favorite thing about photography? What do you like the most?
Well, I like France. It's new better.
Uh-huh.
You like going to France?
Oh yes, and yeah.
Yeah.
You do, yeah. Uh-huh. So, Katie, moving back, I have seen your profile, Downs and Towns on Instagram, and I just like it's a platform for Down syndrome advocacy, if I'm not wrong. So, what inspired you to get started with it?
Uh, you'll start about you.
With Downs and Towns, yeah, for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Um, there's a lot of negative connotations in the world with the disability community, and
Mm-hmm.
people tend to sell people short because there might be a disability, but they don't see the abilities. And so
Mm-hmm.
we decided to start Downs and Towns just to showcase what Houston's doing, kind of like a day in the life. And it's really
Mm-hmm.
caught on and it's really hit with a lot of people that some are facing similar situations, and then some it's just more of an awareness. And so
Mm-hmm.
we kind of have used it as a platform to show that, you know what, it's okay. Everybody has their own strengths and abilities, and a
Yes,
disability is just part of an entire person.
exactly. Yes, I agree. Yes. So, I have a question for Houston. So Houston, what makes you happy?
Oh, makes happy. Hmm.
Almost everything,
Yeah, I say
except
animal.
maybe when you're hungry.
Photography.
Right. Maybe yeah.
I can feel you, Houston. I can feel you. I get very angry when I'm hungry. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, listen to me. I would do it. That's it. I don't. Yeah.
um, Houston really
Absolutely.
enjoys everything that a typical, 20-something-year-old does. He likes to hang out with his friends. He likes to
Mm-hmm.
have a good time. He plays sports. We
Sports.
have a
Yeah.
Challenger Sports League here in our
Oh,
community.
that's exciting.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
he's part of the dance troupe. I mean, just a lot of things that everybody else would like to do. Houston
Mm-hmm.
likes to do too.
Yeah.
We went to a
Wow.
soccer game last night, which may be football in other parts of the world to get to watch.
Yeah,
And
I do understand
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I'm a friend. I didn't come back and got coach.
So,
yep.
uh-huh, uh-huh. So, do you like playing, watching football? Who is your favorite team? Like, what's your favorite?
Oh, I forgot.
You know.
I do. Tennessee. Tennessee bars is good. To be
Oh, uh-huh.
that's why you can get honest. So the kickoff out ever. So
Yep. The Tennessee
That's
Balls are our team here.
your team,
And
yeah,
so
here.
Houston wears orange every chance he gets. He's die hard, whether it be basketball or American football,
And baseball, you
Mhm.
say,
baseball.
yeah.
Yeah, we love them all.
And
That's
not hockey.
excellent. I am a sports fanatic too, sports enthusiast. So you have been to 26 countries, if I'm not wrong, Houston, right?
Yes, it's right. Yes.
Which country is your favorite one?
There were one. Oh. Oh. I forgot how many choose.
It's hard to choose, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's hard to choose. Yeah.
Every place that we've been has its own special history and beauty, and
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
I think probably just all of them.
Yeah, I say all of them.
All of them,
Yeah,
yeah.
all of them.
So, have you been to India?
No, but it's on our bucket list.
And I will be so happy to meet you guys.
We'll have to do that when we come. We'll look you up.
Absolutely, yeah. So, Houston, he recently got a viral on social media, and that just boosted his fan base. So, what was your first reaction? What was your first reaction when you saw that viral post?
uh,
Your TikTok.
oh yeah, TikTok one. TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, TikTok. Oh, do it.
Houston and his sister made a TikTok video on Easter Sunday. We were
Mm-hmm.
getting to go to a
Mm-hmm.
family dinner, and they spent really about 10 minutes putting it together and
Mm-hmm.
posted it. It was just his second TikTok ever. And so we were at the family dinner, and somebody happened to look at TikTok, and they're like, "Oh, Houston's video is getting a lot of views." And before the evening was over, it had a
Yeah.
million views in one afternoon. And
Wow.
so it's I think it's now over 9 million, which is just crazy. And people
Yes,
have
yes.
reached
I have seen his Instagram account as well, and the followers they just boosted like it was yeah. You did a
I think
great job. Ishita.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's me who did the one.
yeah,
Thank you.
I think the people are hungry for some good news. I think people
Absolutely, yes.
we've all been
And
kind of
in the
closed in, and things have been,
mm-hmm,
and I think people are
yes.
truly looking for something positive. And so I think it just happened to hit at the right time, and it seems to have
Yeah.
affected a lot of people in a very positive way.
And he deserved it for sure. I'm super
He's so
proud of you, Houston.
Right.
I am. So, moving on. First of all, congratulations on your online print shop. I've seen your photographs. They are amazing, mind blowing. I don't have words, to be honest. So, why did you? What inspired you to get started with that online photo shop, print shop?
No, you.
Why did you decide? When
Yeah.
did you decide to get started with
Houston had put some of his photography on Etsy. I don't know if
it? All
that's
right. Yes,
it's
I have heard about
craftspeople, and so it
it.
wasn't a good fit. I think he maybe sold 7 items in 3 years. And so we took a class online that was called the Print Selling Machine, and the
Mm-hmm.
teacher is Chase Taryn in Canada, and he
Mm-hmm.
was awesome. He did a the class was less than $100, and he walked us through step by step everything to do,
Mm-hmm.
everything to if there are other photographers or artists around, I highly recommend it because he taught us how to get the pictures ready, how to find the
Uh-huh.
printer, how to do
Mm-hmm.
it. And so
Mm-hmm.
we launched yesterday, noon our time, and
Uh-huh.
the sales have been outrageous. We've had people that have bought his pictures from all over the world. And so it's been really
Oh.
fun to get to see the impact. We've had families that have new babies with Down syndrome that have made purchases.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I think that's my favorite client because that's who I think we want to encourage. And
Mm-hmm.
we want to let them know that, you know what, it may seem a little bit tough right now, but it is going to be
Mm-hmm.
great. And so
Definitely, yes.
that message has been fun to get out to people all over.
Mm-hmm. Great, great. So, Katie, what are your thoughts on Down syndrome advocacy? I like there's still a stigma around the society, around world, regarding Down syndrome. So, what are your thoughts on that? Do you have a message for people?
I do. I was actually reading something recently, and it said in 1980, the life
Mm-hmm.
expectancy for people with Down syndrome was
Mm-hmm.
25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out that there's a lot of issues with Down syndrome that are just medical. And if you can
Mm-hmm.
fix a medical issue, then you can
Mm-hmm.
really not just prolong a life, but really have a high quality of life. And so
Yes,
a lot of the
absolutely.
old stereotypes are just outdated. And
Mm-hmm.
the medical technologies have come a long way. And so with Houston,
Absolutely. Yes.
he's been in speech therapy and physical therapy and
Oh.
heart surgery early on as a baby.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
And when you can fix some of the physical things, then the person
Mm-hmm.
inside is beautiful. Uh, we think
Yes.
it's the a superpower. Truly, Houston has the capability of making people feel comfortable and seeing the beautiful side of things. And he's definitely the peacemaker in our family and in situations. And so
And he,
to yeah, to new families, we want to say congratulations. It's an awesome thing. And to general
yes.
public, we want to say, give them a chance. Don't go by old stereotypes because that is
Mm-hmm.
it's wrong and outdated. And just get to know a
Absolutely.
person with a special need because it could be the best part of your life.
Mm-hmm. So, Katie, did you face some challenges while Houston was a child and while he was growing up?
We did.
What kind
Ooh.
of challenges?
Were
Yeah.
you challenging?
I'm not gonna say no. Yeah.
As I mentioned, a lot of the issues are health related issues. And so he had
Mm-hmm.
several surgeries and was a little bit touch and go early on. We truly almost lost him
Mm-hmm.
as a baby.
Mm-hmm.
But now, I heard you say you have brothers. Houston has two sisters. And we just laughed and say that now Houston's our easiest child by far.
That's
And he would
right.
have,
And never do that.
you be our easiest.
That's right.
I hope his sisters don't hear this.
And brothers. That's right.
Yep.
So, Houston, do you have a favorite sister?
Oh. Um. Meda.
And
Anita.
yeah,
I got both. That's right.
he has two sisters, and they are both favorite depending on the day.
And no one is married. Meda. So married.
The oldest one is
And
married, and Houston got to be a
yeah. I
groomsman in
mean,
the
who's my?
wedding,
I mean, a
Uh-huh.
brother-in-law. So yeah,
and he has a brother on
that's
now.
me. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet. That's sweet. So, Katie, as a precious child, Houston, when he grew up, and when you first saw his photography talent, what was your reaction? When did you first realize that he has got that potential?
I think that we mentioned beforehand that my husband and I are both engineers, and so we're mechanical engineers and come from a very logical background and education. All three of our children are very creative and
Mm-hmm.
very into the arts. And so Houston has just about always had a camera in his hand since he was little. And it was just when he finished school that we decided that we could probably pursue this a little
Yeah.
bit more.
Oh, that's great. That's excellent. So, tell me a bit about his. You were certified as a professional photographer last year, right? Yeah.
Houston
So,
did he did classes through the University of Tennessee. They
yes.
have a professional
Uh-huh.
program, and so the first program was
And
a 2 year
me
program.
and two of them.
It was 160 hours of training and for a photography
Mm-hmm.
certificate. And then the advanced program was another a year on top of that. And because of
Mm-hmm.
COVID, the last few classes had to go virtual, and his
Mm-hmm.
graduation was virtual and the gallery was virtual. But yes, he finished
Oh,
that in the summer of 2020.
Yeah.
that's great. That's excellent. Good to hear. And I'm so proud of you, Houston. You're
Oh yeah.
definitely a superhero.
Thank you so much.
Talking about that, talking about superheroes, who is your superhero?
Oh, superhero wants to talk about. Okay. Uh,
Favorite superhero?
superhero. Uh, well, it's hard to choose.
Hard to choose.
Yeah, it's hard to choose. Before.
Houston, I don't know if it's big in India, but Houston loves WWE
And Monday the Talk and ago.
and Monster Jam Tracks.
Yes.
Yes, but he is the world's
That's
biggest
excellent.
wrestling
Uh-huh.
fan. And so
Oh, so
I
uh-huh.
guess his superheroes are probably all professional wrestlers.
Oh, okay. So who is your favorite professional wrestler?
Oh, what's it? Kane.
Kane.
Kane is a mayor. This is a mayor. This is a great gig. First one. I see him for market. Getting this man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Buffalo Johnson. Say, Buffalo is Archer Digger. Make team up. Dummy boys stuff.
oh.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Our
Archer Digger.
Kane was just inducted into the Wrestling Hall of Fame, and he
Mm-hmm.
is
Yes.
our county mayor.
Gun mayor. Yeah.
And so he and Houston are.
Oh, that's
Well,
cool.
but it's
That's amazing.
a stupid
And
spot.
uh-huh. Even I used to love WWE. What do you think about John Cena, Houston?
Oh yes, I love Don all the time. So
You can see me.
you're right. And I want to say, AJ Styles one.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles is got
AJ Styles.
I
Yeah.
got 2 kids and one
Mhm.
married. Yeah.
Yeah.
AJ Styles married, so nobody know.
Maybe everybody likes WWE.
Everybody did. Somebody.
So, Houston, when you are not clicking pictures, what do you like to do?
Ooh, trips.
Take trips.
Yeah, we did trips in countries.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's excellent. That's excellent. So, Katie, what's that one thing? What's that one thing? Yeah, she's the superstar. She's your mom. She's the moms are the superheroes of our lives. No doubt about
Oh,
it.
Oh, and
good, 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 about you.
Mom's the superstar?
Yes, you are.
I agree.
Nathan did
I've heard someone say that even the country music stars, which we live in Tennessee, they all have a
Mhm.
hair makeup squad,
Oh,
and
yeah,
so I think that's kind of mom
and
in
mom
this
is one of
situation. Is the mom is
that.
the one that
That's right.
can work behind the scenes and help everybody to do their best and do their best performance.
Mhm.
Wait,
Mhm.
about it, there's a tick. You've been.
Yeah, that's where I would.
There's a way, there's a tick.
I went to school at Tennessee.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a team with me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's cool. That's amazing. So, Katie and Houston, what are your future plans for Downs and Towns? How are you going to expand the advocacy and everything with Down syndrome?
Uh, before you go.
You want me to answer
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one?
it's a down.
In all honesty, we were working really hard to the launch, the
Mhm.
print shop launch. And so now we're just taking a deep breath and going, wow, whew, what next?
What
Uh,
next? I'm glad.
I think for us, we do hope to use the platform. It truly has
Mhm.
become a lot bigger than we thought. And
Huh?
just to really push advocacy, to push the fact that you can exceed expectations no matter who you are, whatever your issue is. And my girls laugh at me and they say that I say everybody has an issue, but we do. Everybody
Mhm.
has strengths and everybody has disabilities or weaknesses, and it's just what you can do with those. And so I think that we hope to be able to say that we're all fearfully and wonderfully made, and there's a purpose for every person, and every person has
Mhm.
beauty and value. And so we hope that we can share that and do it in a beautiful way.
No, fine.
That's so good to hear. That's so inspiring. Very good answer. So, Katie, what do you think about inclusion of special needs mother? Mother with special needs child in the workforce. Like there are many company, many organization, they don't have that inclusion factor in their organization yet. So, what are your thoughts on that?
Where do you work?
Um, we got a lucky day.
Yeah, Houston works at Lucky Day Thrift
Yes.
Store here in town,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and um, he's a really hard
Yeah.
worker. He loves working with the clients and
Mm-hmm.
the inventory.
Inventory, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that people with special needs have so many benefits. First of all, their capabilities,
Absolutely.
what they can do. But second of
Mm-hmm.
all, it just changes the environment. It makes the environment better. It makes the people around them better. And so
Mm-hmm.
I think that inclusion, a full inclusion in school, in church, in work, in family life, I think that's a goal that everybody should have because everybody benefits.
All right. That's great. That's great. So, do you guys have a message for all our viewers who are watching this?
Got a message?
Mrs.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
know. I'm away. I don't have one.
Houston says he doesn't have a message.
Well, I'm on the phone.
Yeah,
I'm good.
but we have a message.
Yeah.
And the message is that give everybody a chance. Don't sell anybody short. See
Mm-hmm.
past a label, and it really doesn't matter where in the world that you are. You know, and in some of the places we visited, uh, the abortion rate for a Down syndrome diagnosis is very, very high, and people
Mm-hmm.
look at that as a very bad thing. But we have found that it's a beautiful thing, and it's just really a shame that people aren't going to be able to realize and understand the beauty. And so I guess the really
Really.
you don't know what you're missing. So get to know somebody with Down
Mm-hmm.
syndrome or a special need, and it will enrich your life in many, many ways.
Thank you for such a beautiful message. I love your bonding, and I'm so, so happy that you guys decided to be on this show. Thank you so much for coming today. It was a wonderful time. I had a wonderful time talking to you guys.
Well,
I
thank
hope you had to.
Yeah, you.
you. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So, are you going to meet me when you visit India?
Absolutely. And
Yes.
you need to be careful about that because we do have a tendency just to hop on a plane and show up. You'll have to show us the pretty
You
places.
are welcome. You're most welcome here. Thank you so much for coming today. I hope you guys have a great day.
Thank
You
you.
too, as
You
well.
too.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you to all our viewers. If you like this show, please don't forget to like, comment, and share. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.